Hi, welcome to my channel, Better Monday Fasting. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my carnivore experience along with the Ramadan. So it's day 66 of the carnivore journey, and it's the day 22nd of Ramadan. Before getting started, nothing I share in this video is medical advice, so always do your own research before making any health-related decisions. So I've been on the carnivore diet now for over 2 months, and so to give you a little background on the journey, I was already on keto for 2 years, and before that for like almost 8 years I've been like fasting, but it's been like now over 2 months that I'm on full-on carnivore. But the transition between keto to carnivore was pretty challenging, so I couldn't do it at once. So I was reintroducing carbohydrates because I had oxalate dumping, I had diarrhea. It was pretty challenging, but eventually I managed to pass on a full carnivore diet, and now it's been 66 days. So it wasn't easy even when I was on a full carnivore diet. I had low energy, a little bit feeling of depression on certain days. I had hard time waking up, but little by little, every week I start feeling better, and I was able to go back to almost to my energy and happiness levels of when I was on keto, because keto and fasting was working really well for me. But the advantage of carnivore is that I've been able to cure like some chronic conditions I had. So I had some skin production on the scalp, and also sometimes my scalp will react, it will get itchy after eating. So all that is gone, and that's a huge step for me, because with keto I had already made some progress with the scalp issue, but I could never figure out exactly what was causing it. And now, like with carnivore, that's gone. I have my skin is a little improved. My skin improved, and yesterday, even though I experienced like hair loss, yesterday I was looking at my hair, and it's really like better quality than before. So that's a plus. I had some inflammation on the right foot, like that was also like a little like chronic. I think it's related to the liver. That's gone. So those are all the progress I was able to make with carnivore. So that's kind of what made me motivated me to keep on the carnivore diet. So I'm going for 90 days, at least 90 days. And so far, I mean, now after 2 months, now the way I feel, I can almost compete with keto. But until now, just like the way I feel, it was a lesser experience. So it took quite some patience, but I think carnivore and fasting, it's really powerful. Like more and more, I'm like leaning towards that direction. Like that might be the solution to a lot of health issues, and the solution that will allow healing. So I'm gonna do the 90 days, and then I'll make a decision if I go if I go keto or I go back to keto, or I stay carnivore. I'm also going to be testing, you know, because if the thing I don't know is like, did I cure something? So now even if I go to keto or eating regularly, am I going to have the scalp issue, or now it's cured, you know? So I cured it, and now even if I consume like fruits and all that, maybe I won't get it, or I won't get it for a while. Or maybe like the first bite of something that is not carnivore, after the first bite, maybe I will flare up. Who knows? So those are the things like to take in consideration, but it's definitely been a great learning experience and a healing experience. I have faith that it's healing something at a different level than I was able to achieve so far with fasting and keto. I mean, I believe that with fasting we can heal anything, but the problem with fasting is that we cannot always fast. You know, at one point you have to eat something, and so now my current conclusion is that, well, while you're eating, if you eat carnivore, that's gonna do lesser harm. You know, that's where I'm at, because when you think about it, I mean, you have all these like testimonies of people who are on carnivore and they swear by it, and you know, they're talking about weight loss and healing. Well, I mean, in a way, it's a type of, I mean, it's a diet, but it's type of a fast too, because while you're still eating, but it's a fast in the sense that, you know, you're excluding all these like type of foods. You know, you're excluding all the starch, the sugar, and carbs. So that is kind of a fast, but it's just that it's going to take maybe longer than if you were to like dry fast, you know, for a long period of time. So it's probably going to take longer with the carnivore, but it's a type of fast. So if you're already familiar with fasting, you fast, and when you eat carnivore. Yeah, it's a pretty good combo. In a way, a part of you is constantly fasting, you know. So I'm sure it's giving a huge release to the liver and everything that has to process sugar and all that, like all the insulin levels and the problem that might result from insulin resistance. So that's where I'm at. And in terms of, yeah, it was kind of like, because Ramadan started, so it was like, you know, I was making progress, you know, feeling better. And then when Ramadan started, that was like an extra challenge. So I had to kind of get used to that. But now it's like the third week of Ramadan and over 2 months on carnivore. And yeah, now I'm really content. This week was great. Like I had good energy, good productivity. Yeah, it's yeah. Right now the only struggle is like that 45 minutes before iftar, when I'm doing intellectual work. Sometimes it's not there, you know, the brain. But then as soon as I break my fast, have some caffeine, then everything is fine. So yeah, I will keep you posted with the carnivore journey. I'm really happy that I passed the 2 months mark, and yeah, I can't wait to complete the 90 days and have like a deep analysis of what happened and what I cured, and then, you know, experimenting with going back to eating carbs. Well, I'll probably go more keto. Like I have no intention to have a bowl of pasta after the 90 days, but maybe I'll have some berries. I mean, those are the things: berries, avocados, and maybe asparagus. Those are the things that I would just like to add to my carnivore and see what happens. And yeah, so thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one, hopefully. Thank you.